Max Payne is probably one of the best games that I've played in a really long time. So I played the PS2 version and the frame rates dropped a lot when there was a lot going on. The platforming sucked. Sometimes the auto aim was finicky as well as the camera. Some level designs really sucked, and I actually had to look up a guide to get through some of it because I didn't know where the heck to go, and it had some insane difficulty spikes, but I still loved every minute of it. The story of Max Payne was amazing, although tear-jerking at times. It was depressing, but at the end you just wanted revenge for Max Payne's wife and baby daughter. But I don't want to talk too much about the game yet, because today we're going to be looking at 26 facts about Max Payne. Thank you, Sabrina, my wife, for this short amount. Let's start it off with fact number 1. I just about spilled the beans right in the intro. Max Payne was innovated for the time, which was 2001, with its new bullet time mechanic, introducing a new level of cinematic action to video games. While other games had experimented with slow motion effects, Max Payne was the first to truly integrate it at its core gameplay mechanic, allowing players to slow down time while maintaining full control over aiming and shooting. This allowed for incredibly stylish and strategic gameplay, enabling players to take on multiple enemies with precision and finesse. And yes, this later on went on to inspire other games like Dead to Rights, which I had already done a video about that. Didn't like that game very much, but still, you can check out that video if you'd like, after this video of course. Next up with number 2, this game lets you interact with almost any item, whether it's a small ding or a drawer opening. You can interact with a lot of stuff. You can shoot a lot of stuff too. The continuity in early 2000 video games was pretty unmatched, which is kind of cool. There's a level with a drum set that you can actually hit a few beats as well. And there's also a piano in a level that will play a part of Max Payne's theme. Also pretty cool. Number 3, the first boss fight that you have in the game is a guy with his pants down. So that's cool, I guess. That one was short. Now down to number 4. Max Payne's character was inspired by John McClane from Die Hard, and the game's development was also influenced by Hong Kong action cinema. Some people might think that the Punisher was inspired directly from Max Payne, or vice versa, because of the similarities, but upon doing some research, the Punisher was not inspired by Max Payne at all. And this right here is why I don't use AI to write my scripts, because people have this circulating online, but the truth of the matter is, the Punisher's first Marvel Comics debut was created in 1974, long before the first Max Payne game. Number 5, Max Payne was originally developed for PC and then ported to the other platforms, PS2, the OG Xbox, and Game Boy Advance, if you can believe it. Knowing that this game was originally developed for PC and knowing that it's probably graphically the best on PC, I tried to purchase it on Steam, but for whatever reason it wouldn't work. There's a lot of complaints about it online. For some reason, maybe it's just a hardware issue or something, I don't know, it wouldn't work. So I basically had to just get the PS2 version anyways. But anyways, the budget for the console versions of the game was not explicit, but the interesting thing is that the all-around budget back in 2001 was $3 million for the entire game. $3 million seems like a lot of money, but even back in 2001 for developing a game, it wasn't really that much, so the development team still had very limited resources, so they had to use friends and family to help contribute to the game's development, including the cast of characters. Even Sam Lake's mother played the main antagonist of the game. Sam Lake is the writer of Max Payne. Now to number 6. Crates sometimes have items in them, which I didn't find out until part 3 of the game, and I was a little late to that fact. Number 7. Max Payne's PS2 version is known for its very significant frame rate drops, and these are actually due to, like typical Rockstar fashion, the game pushes the limits of the console's capability. Number 8. While Max Payne's game setting was New York City, the game was actually created in Finland. Moving to number 9, considering all the glitches and the crazy stuff on the console versions of the game was well liked, and most people that have played the game on the PS2 version really enjoyed it. The game receives an 89 on Metacritic and an 8.1 on IGN, not bad for a glitchy mess. Number 10, Max Payne has a form of dynamic difficulty adjustment, specifically in the fugitive difficulty setting. This feature aims to adjust the game's difficulty based on how well the player is performing. However, it's been noted that this system can be broken or ineffective, sometimes leading to the difficulty becoming excessively high and remaining that way. So I guess that's why a lot of players were complaining about difficulty spikes. You can be moving and grooving through the levels like nobody's business, and then all of a sudden die a million times. This has happened to me while playing the game. I honestly don't think they really refined that feature in video games until Resident Evil 4, because the game was known for having that type of difficulty, but it was never too overbearing as long as it was on the normal difficulty. Now down to number 11, Sam Lake, the writer of Max Payne, portrayed the look of Max Payne, but not the voice. I'll get to that in a few minutes. Number 12, the comic strip type cutscenes were actually normal photos of the studio members and friends with a stylized filter on top. And yes, this is due to the low budget they had at the time. I really do hope the new Max Payne remake will have fully animated cutscenes. Now on to number 13. Many of you may know this, but James McCaffrey is the man who played Max Payne's iconic voice. Unfortunately, James McCaffrey passed away on December 17th, 2023 from multiple myeloma. He was married to his wife Rochelle for over 23 years, and they had a daughter, and he will always and forever be known as the real Max Payne. May he rest in peace. I really hate doing these sad ones, but now on to number 14. Max Payne was Remedy's second game ever. Their first game was called Death Rally. Remedy later on went to do games such as Control and Alan Wake. Those are games that I still have yet to play, but they are critically acclaimed and I will be playing them very soon. Before we continue, if there was at least one fact in this video so far that you did not know, please like this video and comment what the fact was down below. And also, if you are just enjoying the video but you knew all the facts, also give it a like as well. That would be much appreciated. Moving to number 15, in Max Payne, the player can encounter a fictional TV show called Lords and Ladies while navigating the game's environments.
Oh. Yes, my lord, we should both be dead, for this shame is too great for the living. My lord, I am your long-lost sister.
This period drama is displayed on television throughout the game, often in the background during Max Payne's quests. The show features a dramatic love story between characters Lord Valentine and Lady Amelia. Don't ask me why I decided to look into that further. Number 16. So a lot of the story of Max Payne revolves around this new drug called Valkyrie. This drug gives its users some major hallucinations, which actually happens in the game because Max is inadvertently injected with the drug, which gives you some interesting hallucination levels. Number 17, here's something interesting about the game. In some levels, if you attempt to shoot a passing car, the driver will actually get out and attempt to kill you. Number 18, here's something that I thought was absolutely hilarious. If you throw a grenade at this wall, you will piss off a bunch of rats. Just watch. Yep, rats with guns. Moving to number 19. In the game, there are a few fourth wall breaking moments, like near the end of the game, Max figures out that he is actually a character in a video game, and there are a few others throughout where Max Payne will thank you, the player.
The weird piece of paper looked dangerous. There was something disturbingly familiar about the letter before me. The handwriting was all pretty curves.
You're in a computer game, Max.
The truth was a burning green crack through my brain, weapon statistics hanging in the air, glimpsed out of the corner of my eye, endless repetition of the act of shooting, time slowing down to show off my moves, the paranoid feel of someone controlling my every step. I was in a computer game. Funny as hell, it was the most horrible thing I could think of.
Pretty cool. Now moving down to number 20, there is an official thank you to Rockstar Games about the game Max Payne. Check it out.
Hello to everyone at Remedy, this is Jamie and Renaud. Hello. Hey, how you doing? And this is hopefully the last session we've done for you, or we're going to do for you. It's been a pleasure working on this game. We hope you like the audio. Good luck with bringing it home. And we're with you on it all the way. And again, thank you very much, and the game rocks.
Thank you very much, and it was a pleasure meeting you guys at E3, and we hope that this is everything you need, and we're there for you, and we can't wait to see it come out.
Yeah, thank you guys.
Thank you.
I thought that was pretty cool too. Now down to number 21. If you complete the game on the hardest difficulty, you will unlock a secret mission called Endgame, which will lead you to a room with a picture of the developers and the Remedy logo being projected with these lasers. Number 22, I'm sure you've already heard of this, but there is a Max Payne 1 and 2 remake in development being co-produced by Remedy and Rockstar. Remedy is handling the development while Rockstar is publishing and financing the project. The remakes have entered full production and are being developed as a single title. I'm actually really excited about this one because it doesn't look like Rockstar outsourced the work on this project like other remakes. Moving on to number 23, there is a Max Payne movie, if you did not know, and it has been released in 2008 and starred Mark Wahlberg. It loosely adapted the games for the most part. It followed a similar story, but this movie was only rated PG-13. There was an unrated version, but I don't think it really was much of a difference, and it wasn't nearly as dark as the video game. And because of this, it got a really low IMDb score, which was like 5.3 out of 10. And I will admit, I actually kind of enjoyed this movie, but I do wish it was more similar to the video games. Hey, maybe that's a good video idea. Maybe I'll do like a movie review and then compare the movie to the video game. I don't know, it's probably been done before, but let me know in the comments if that would actually be something you guys would watch. Number 24, as always, I have to give a GTA reference in all of my videos. So here's one. This is probably something that a lot of you actually already know, but this is about GTA 5 basically. You can actually make Michael DeSanta in GTA 5 look like Max Payne from Max Payne 3. Number 25, out of all the different ports of Max Payne, the PC version was the version that had been reportedly the best to play, which really sucks because it was the only version that I actually could not get my hands on. I actually have an older PC, and because of this, I could not get the game to work on Steam. And now for the final fact, number 26, let's make this one a good one. Max Payne started developing in late 1996 under working titles Dark Justice and Max Heat, meaning that this game took 5 years to develop and they finally stopped on the name Max Payne. Sam Lake, the game's writer, wanted a name that had a classic noir feel but also a bit of an edge. The team eventually settled on Max Payne because of its double meaning, max as in, maximum, and pain as in pain. It was an intentional pun. I don't even know why I'm sharing this. It was an intentional pun meant to revoke the brutal emotional and physical suffering that the character endures throughout the story. Ain't that right? Remedy felt it was bold, memorable, and perfectly suited for a tragic anti-hero in a hard-boiled graphic novel style narrative. So while Max Payne is iconic today, he was almost Max Heat or part of a game with a very different identity in the late 90s. And there you have it. This has been 26 sort of interesting facts about Max Payne from 2001. I really hope you enjoyed this video. This took me a long time to actually make just because I have kind of been, I guess, not really inspired lately. I haven't really been feeling it, but I mean, I do hope I put as much effort as I could into this video. I really hope that you did enjoy it, and if you did, be sure you leave a like on the video and subscribe for more videos like this. My inspiration is starting to return though, so I'm hoping the next video will not take nearly as long to complete. I just had to take a little hiatus, spend some time with the family. And as always, time to see what we're playing next. So let me turn it over to one of my children. Thanks again for watching. Go!
Die Hard Trial.
Trilogy?
Yeah.
Was it PS1?
PS1, yeah.
Alright, hopefully that's not expensive. Die Hard Trilogy.
Mama,
Alrighty. Say bye, y'all.
bye.